I'm going to be honest, I didn't really enjoy the levels as much as I did in the original game, and I'm not sure why that is. They just feel a bit smaller than its predecessor, but they are a lot more varied, with there being tons of levels based on cities around the world like Berlin, Sydney and Barcelona. They're a lot more vibrant this time around and seem to have a bit more personality, but again just seem really small. Another thing to note is most maps have a trigger in them which can alter certain parts of the level. And also we now have day and night cycles in most maps, which also changes the weather conditions. Like in Berlin, the map sometimes gets a bit foggy. The game has 7 main levels, 1 bonus level and also a massive 7 classic levels on top of that, so there's a lot to play around with. If I had to pick a favourite, honestly I'm going to have to go with New Orleans, as there's so much nostalgia for this map, as it's the one I played the most, and the spooky vibe it's got going on makes it one of the most unique levels in the game. I do prefer Underground 1's maps to these, but that's just based on size, and for me they just seem to flow better. But Underground 2 has some of the most varied and unique locations of any Tony Hawk's game, and I think it offers so much in terms of its varied levels, and I'll just mention, there's a shit ton of characters to play as. There's even fucking Shrek. So you're probably expecting Shrek gameplay, but I don't know how to unlock the green bastard. I did what the online walkthrough said and he's still locked, so here's a weird hand character you unlock instead. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as big as a fan of the Underground 2 soundtrack compared to the first game, but that's not to say it's bad. Just like its levels, it's a lot more varied when it comes to its soundtrack. Also, it includes the same punk, rap and rock mix as the original, but also throws in some older songs like That's Life by Frank Sinatra and Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, which both somehow fit perfectly in the game. It also includes a song called it's called Awesome Grape, but the G is silent. I've already made one PDG joke in this video, and I'm not going to do it again. But whoever was in charge of the soundtrack, you could have left this song out, and everything would have been fine. Imagine being the one suggesting this song for the soundtrack. How'd you even bring it up? I hope he was put on some sort of register. Anyway, some of my favourites include Volume by Libretto, Midlife Crisis by Faith No More, and Trying to Find a Balance by Atmosphere. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as the first game's soundtrack, but still has a few bangers on here.